Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Today is finally Thursday. One more work day. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, and subscribes. This is your first time here. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy, and then we're just going to see what the message the Spirit has for us this morning. But during the pre-shuffle, I felt like somebody has a fall from grace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's even some residual. It's like somebody's having a fall from grace, and those little two dings at the end was like there's even more information coming out as people are starting to like grapple with it all. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And then they accept that, and then they find out some more information. Like somebody's been doing the damn thing behind the dirty damn thing. Grand Rising, Saida. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, integrity. Somebody was lacking integrity. They weren't being honest. They weren't being fair. They weren't being truthful. But all of that is changing. Now it's like, and maybe this person used to look like they had integrity, but all of that has changed. Hey, Adrian, how are you? All of that has changed. And you know what? People are putting up boundaries now. They're putting up boundaries against this person because it's like this person, they used to give to this person, but they didn't know who they was actually giving to. Okay? This person was receiving all of this stuff, all of this praise, all this adoration under this a false persona. Folk. Could have been somebody in your family, some of your folks. But now people are starting to take a different look. They're starting to look inward, and it's like they're thinking about everything. They're thinking about everything. Maybe how somebody just took a leap of faith and left. And, how, like I said, or maybe somebody took a leap of faith and spoke up. I feel like they spoke up after a long time of not really saying anything, because all of a sudden I'm feeling like I'm getting choked up. But somebody wanted this person to not say anything. They wanted them to put this all to rest. But as something came out, like I said, just like synchronicity, everything starts happening in divine timing. Then other things started coming out, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, no, she didn't know, he didn't know, they didn't. And they was finding out how somebody was playing in your energy, playing with you, playing with your mind, your time, your money, your feelings, your emotions, playing with your life. Hi, Miss Miss Hi, Miss Spiritually Unboxed. How are you? Oh my gosh. Girl, these glasses and the little print. Hola Marcia. Yeah, somebody was playing around with you while you was on your journey. You just been on your journey. My nose is itching. This is hitting home. This is resonating with somebody. But you know what? Everything that they did to you, they actually did for you, because it helped you to connect the dots. It helped you to connect from this place to this place to this place to this place, for you to continue on your journey and reach the pinnacle that you're supposed to reach. Yes, they helped you reach the top. They help you reach the top, which is, honey, let me tell you something, your sacred space and also your higher self. This person pushed you to be close to God. Pushed you. This person, now you see everything clearly. Oh my gosh, now you see everything clearly. How this person was supposed to be in your life. God purposely put this devil in your life to make sure that you stayed on your path, to make sure you accomplished what it was that you needed to be accomplished, that what God needed you accomplished. And it seemed like every so many steps, every time somebody tried to do you wrong, every time this person tried to put another dagger in your back, it's like you got a whisper, like, and you knew it was of God saying, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. You're there. You're on track. You're on track. Continue. And then it's like you kept talking to your future self because you knew you was going to make it. And look at you now. Look at you now. And we say, if it wasn't but God. So you're on your journey. Hello, Doria. How are you? You were on your journey. You were on your job. You reaching where you need to go. You're doing what you need to do. You're doing what you need to do, but the other person is having a fall from grace, and they feel like their life is unfolding right now. They feel like everything is falling apart, especially because they was watching you. They was watching you. They still watching you. And you know what? You're following your bliss. You're in your own happiness, and this person is in their emotions. Oh, they cannot believe this shit is happening. You know, here you are, you're growing, and they don't know exactly what's going to happen to them and whatever's going on in their life. The unrest, the uncertainty, it's also growing, and they don't know what's going to happen to them. What's the message, Spirit? Play stupid games, you win the stupidest surprises. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yes. Sacred space. You knew to stay in your sacred space. You knew that this was important for you. This person knew this was important for you too. Your sacred space. The space that they didn't make one for their own, for themselves. But you know what? Even when their intuition was telling them, even when their intuition kept urging them, and that was their God talking to them saying, hey, it's time for you to stop with the bullshit. Get close to me. But somebody it's like they didn't really have that faith. They didn't really know what faith was like you knew. They weren't there. It's like this person wouldn't have been able to find their sacred space if their sacred space hadn't walked up to them and slapped them in the back of the head. You know, this person instead of them doing what they needed to do, they did everything else. And now everything is flowing back to them. Somebody don't want me to talk. Everything that they put out is coming back on them. And guess what? It's their season. It is their season. People are releasing this person. They are releasing this person because they're finding out that this person does not have any integrity. They are finding this out today. This person don't have no integrity. And what they didn't see was that you was the light in the dark. It's because of you that everything was illuminated. You opened that door. You pulled back that curtain. You showed everybody the true nature of this person. Not because you were standing on your soapbox trying to create a scene. Hear ye, hear ye. Let me show you about this devil. No. but by your abundance, by you continuing to do what you needed to do, by everybody seeing you on your journey. And it didn't make sense because this person painted you out to be some sort of devil, some sort of miscreant, somebody that was lost and would never, ever, ever find their way. That's when people thought that this person was who they said they were. They're grateful. They're grateful that they get to see the true, the truth. They're grateful that they get to see the truth. Something about your inner child. I feel like, you know what, this is somebody, these are people that knew you since you were a little child or very young. And this is somebody who they felt like people would encourage you, help you along the way, like they could see you going far. They could see you going far. Something about your future self. And now what they see is how much courage you had, how much courage you had to have throughout this transformation. You know, I don't know why I'm just hearing like Joan of Arc. Like Joan of Arc. You know how much courage that woman had to have? I mean, especially back then. You know, we're women. We were built different. We got different things. Things happen every month. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then she's sitting here battling men. But whatever it was, you were encouraged to keep going. You were encouraged to keep going. And you did. And this is why you're where you're at today. Yes, something about nature. Maybe you need to go out in nature today. Maybe you need to hug a tree because something about nature is going to be your inspiration. You're going to find something in nature that's going to connect with you and your highest self. What else, Spirit? Anything else from this stack? Confirmation. Go out into nature today, even if it's just for a few minutes. Go outside. Go outside. Let the weather, no matter what the temperature is, if you need to wear a jacket, wear a jacket. If you need to put on shorts like me, put on shorts like me, or go outside. I mean, I don't have them on right now, of course, but later on. But it's something that you're going to find that you're going to see that it mirrors you or you mirror it. It's almost like I said, you're going to find some sort of inspiration outside that's going to connect you to your highest self. I don't know if that's you looking up and you seeing a cloud that resonates or you seeing a particular bird or whatever it is. You're going to see something. And like I said, it is like going to be like divine timing to let you know that you're on the right track. You're still developing. You're still going towards your future self. Anything else? Hey, Shaylin, how are you? Anything else? Yes, be ready for this change. Something is changing. And be ready. You're going to need to put up boundaries because somebody's going to try and call you. Someone's going to call you. Someone's going to ask something of you. It's like they need something, but you're going to have to put up boundaries. Mm-hmm. What they're going to do is they're going to try and act like, hey, it's me. We are connected. I am this, I'm that, to this. We are bound by this. We're connected. I'm always going to be this. I'm always whatever. Someone's going to try and create a picture to make it seem like it was better than it really was. But you know what? Don't let them do it. Because what they're after really is they just need money. That's all they need is just money. Something is changing for them. People aren't putting up with their bullshit. They're not receiving like they normally used to receive because everybody thought that, oh, look at this sweet, kind, gentle, godlike person. Only to find out they're like, wait, what? Pepper did what? I'm telling you, it's a new day. People are releasing this person because now they're having a different they looking inwards and they thinking about themselves too. But they're really thinking about that person and they're thinking about how you just took a leap. Like how you listen to you, it's like that. And they were saying he must be crazy. He must have lost his damn mind. They was hearing them spirits again. And thank God you were. If it wasn't you hearing them spirits, you would still be stuck in that hell. Thank God you were. But put up boundaries. Somebody that they know that their life is changing and not for the best. They know that everything that they did to you has going to come out. It's going to come out. They can't stop it if they tried. They cannot stop it if they tried. Bottom of the deck, 6 of knives. Now somebody they want to be peaceful. They want that truce. You know, with the 4 of knives. I'm telling you. Now they want peace. Now they want to put away. You know, they hurt you no more. They want to be peaceful. They want to be loved. Back on track, especially after they was cutting you out, doing you wrong purposely, and lying on you. They was doing all this shit behind your back. But now, since they shit is on hold, they need help. Now they don't want to argue no more. Now they don't want to be a player no more. You know what I'm saying? This could have been, you know, a father, somebody with a title, you know, somebody that you would look up to. It could have been a father, could have been a mother, whoever. It's somebody with a title. Somebody's having this fall from grace, and they hoping that they can just they got enough magic left in them that they can, you know, get you to let your guard down with that cup of love. That you know, you know, even though it's with this King of Cups, you know, this King of Cups is waiting on something to happen. This King of Cups is waiting on somebody to say something to them, you know, about whatever's been going on. Yeah. It's almost like there's 2 different people. Somebody's waking up, like the King of Cups may be waking up to this father figure about the shenanigans. Yeah, because somebody's having a different point of view. They looking at things totally different now. They seeing how they sacrifice themselves, trying to sacrifice you. And they are upset about it. They sacrificed themselves, trying to sacrifice you. Whereas they should have been in this loving union with you, this loving relationship with you. Now they're sitting here thinking about what move they need to make so that they can, like, come back. Somebody wants to, well, you know, because they're thinking about how things used to be. This could be, you know, with the 6 of Cups, could be one of your kids or something, but or somebody that you've known for a while. Like I said, this is somebody that you've known for a while whose integrity is in question. Hey, Beatrice, how are you? You know, and so now somebody's thinking about how they can make their way back to you, especially since you walked away. Especially since you walked away. It's like I don't know why I'm feeling like something about a shelf, life on a shelf. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Maybe somebody was trying to put you on a shelf thinking that you wasn't going to move until they came back like you were some toy, or they're looking at something on a shelf. But whatever it is, it's like this is ruin. And maybe they're looking at something that somebody gave them, and they used to hold it near and dear, and they put it high up on the shelf like that was one of their most prized possessions. But I feel like whatever was on that shelf, somebody may have taken it off and thrown it down and broken it, because they see now this was just a bunch of fucking lies with that moon card, that there was a whole bunch of hidden shit going on that somebody didn't know. And with this judgment card, somebody has to make a sound judgment call, because you know what? They realize, somebody spreading a rumor with this Three of Cups. Somebody spreading a rumor, somebody lying, can fuck up their entire life just by them believing a fucking lie. And here's the truth. The truth is coming out, and somebody's going to have to face the truth with the King of Swords and the Justice. Someone is going to have to make things right. They realizing believing somebody's lie has fucked up their entire life. But now the truth is out. This person cannot believe it. They are so heated right now. I feel myself getting hot. They are so heated right now. You know how you find out some information, you find out a little bit more, and then when the truth really come out, you look at this motherfucker like, oh, I could just steal you in your face. And then more shit comes out and more shit comes out, and you feel yourself just getting hot, hot, hot. This is how this person is feeling right now. They did everything that they could. You cannot make this up. To trip up not only your home life, your family life, your relationships. They tried to steal your inheritance. They did everything. This lying motherfucker did everything to hurt you. I feel like, and all of it, they did it with the daughter of knives and the daughter of baskets, like they was caring. Like they was really caring for somebody, and they're letting somebody know, oh no, you don't want that. No, I'm trying to lead you in the right way. But they was lying the entire time. Somebody sees that they was led down the wrong path, and they mad at that person, but guess what? They have to take responsibility for themselves. They do. Because not only that, with the son of knives and the daughter of coins, they were spreading the lie. They spreading the fucking lie. They believe this. They ate all this lie pie up. Then they turned around and they going around and they spreading the fucking lie. This person feels like a fool for their actions. They feel like a fool for even carrying that message on. They like, damn. Especially whenever the truth comes out about you. Especially when the truth comes out and they cannot deny about you. They cannot deny this, that you are the empress. You're the one that was this is like I said, you're the one that was holding shit down, but they were sitting here trying to argue with you. Now every life has come full circle with this world card. And someone finds themselves without, needing, feeling depleted, and they're looking at you. And you're over here abundant, radiant, and they can't, they, like I said, they have to be mad at themselves because you told them the truth. You was being responsible the entire time. You told them. I kind of feel like this is, I don't know why I'm getting this. Okay, so if this was like a father figure, a father figure against the mother figure, I don't know. I kind of feel like, because we had to, I kind of feel, yeah, they was doing this against the Empress. Like, you know, trying to fight, like, I feel like men trying to fight a woman. Like, men were trying to actually, maybe not physically fight a woman, but trying to take a woman down. Like, who does that shit? I know. There are some people that do that. But why would they do this? Because I don't care. I don't care. Equality and everything else. If you a group of men and you call yourselves trying to do harm to a woman, y'all are some weak ass little itty bitty dick motherfuckers. Seriously. Seriously, there's no excuse that anybody can say for a man trying to hurt a woman. Yes, and everybody sees that. It's clear. It's clear how somebody allowed their dick, little teeny tiny dick energy to try and hurt the star. This is why the star walked the fuck away. Being attacked by some grown, I won't say grown, I'll just say some men that are of over the age of 18. Mm-hmm. And then there was somebody else that was working on trying to do some fuck shit. This person was working hard trying to do some fuck shit. Hmm. Trying to keep and it could have been a younger person trying to keep this younger person confused. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, here this Father of Coins again. Yep. This could have been somebody's father. Yep. I'm telling you, trying to say, well, surely this person will let me back in because I'm offering my cup of love now, and they think that, okay, well, the worst is over. It's okay for me to let them back in. But no, Spirit said the worst ain't over. Protect yourself, boo-boo. Don't let these lying motherfuckers in. They don't mean you well, they mean you harm. And what we don't see is they kind of come like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. I'm trying. We go together like whatever that song is. But don't trust that shit. Don't trust that shit at all. I'm gonna have to get my readers. Hold on a second. Hey Kenta, how are you? Blessings to you too. Hi, Astral. Uh oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to wear my contacts and put my readers on just to see the screen. Or wait, maybe I can increase this a little bit because I should look, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little older. Let me see. Go up a little bit like this. Okay, now I can see it. Kenta, hi. And then there's Australopithecus. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Mm, yeah, I'm telling you, somebody it's like if somebody, yeah, if somebody, it's like this, I don't know. It's like somebody, there's just like, it could be a couple that was trying to keep somebody confused. They was lying on you. Last night I had this dream. And the dream was that somebody sacrificed you when you was a child. They gave you up as a sacrificial lamb. And it's like they put a time limit on your life. Your dash was only supposed to be a certain amount of time. Okay? As long as you didn't go beyond that date on that dash, at the end of that dash, they would have been set forever. They would have not needed anything. They would have lived a long life. They would have had all the money, the gold, the jewels. But you know what? You outlived the dash. Your date was supposed to have been born on this day and dead on this day, but you outlived that dash. And so this is why everything is being fucked up for them, because now they're panicking. Oh my God, it's past the dash. We gotta get it. But see, where this other person is coming in, this other person that lied to, the one that had something prized sitting on the shelf that took it down and threw it on the ground, that was the one who was supposed to like take over. Not so much of take over, like, let's just say it's a mother and a father, then you, and let's just say that you had a child. So after your child was born, your life was supposed to have ended so that that child could then be the new sacrificial lamb for that couple. See, this was like a cycle that you had to break. This could have been, a curse that you broke. No, I'm not just that dash. I'm going to live beyond that dash. And so whenever they couldn't get you to finally die, they couldn't get your life to end. And it's like they tried everything. They was hoping that you would take yourself out, leave them so they didn't have to do anything. They was trying to set people up against you. They was trying to send you into unsafe places. They was trying to leave you with people that they didn't even know, hoping that when they came back, you was gonna be gone. But God kept you. These people tried so hard to have your life out of balance. But God kept you. And now, because God kept you, your life is in balance by your logic. You know what's going on. You knew who was doing what. That's why they couldn't do it anymore. Someone is looking at this opportunity that you're receiving, and they're thinking back to the past. And you wasn't supposed to have been here, but they made a wrong judgment call. You was not supposed to be here. They made a wrong judgment call. And now everybody that was in collaboration, they all get in conflict. Everything is out in the open, the truth. And you are being set free. Someone else, this emperor, they have to exercise extreme caution, baby. Extreme caution. Because guess what? Everything is coming back full circle. The internet is even hearing about this. And like now, this King of Cups is trying to save face. I feel like this King of Cups is trying to be very diplomatic to try and save face. because you're this high priestess. You're the one who's getting the prosperity and that wheel of fortune. They're losing it all. They are losing it all. They messed up. Listen, the devil said, you know what? You had so much time to do this. I even gave you some extra time to get this job done. And you failed. So now they are trying to save themselves because they are really afraid. They're afraid of what they've done. They're afraid of who they called on because they're afraid that debt is now due. Like I said, they are getting justice. Karma is coming in pretty quickly. I feel like somebody's in prayer. Somebody's being ghosted. Somebody's going through the dark night of the soul. But either way, you are getting justice. Whatever attacks they sent out to you, those aren't you to defend yourself. Oh, thank God it cleared up. It was starting to spin. I was like, no, not the part 2. Thank God it cleared up. You was able to defend yourself. This is why you get victory. This is why you get victory. What else, Spirit? What else? You was handpicked, baby. You was handpicked. Yes. You was handpicked. God knew to pick you. God said you was the best one to work with, sweetie. There was nobody else that could do what it was that God needed you to do. This is why you was handpicked. Because God said you're going to be able to see through everybody's bullshit, no matter how long they try, to try and take you down. You was able to see through everybody's bullshit. You saw the truth. You knew what they was doing. You knew what they was after. This is why you was handpicked by the Most High. These people thought that you was never going to be able to get out of this trap they set for you. And they've been working hard to set this trap for you. They've been building that shit up for a while. But they was confused. What they didn't know is you was handpicked. Yeah, they did not think this is how it looked. This mother figure did not think, first of all, shame on this mother figure. First of all, shame on this motherfucking low-life, dirty, 304 ass mother figure who didn't think that you was even smart enough, that you even had the wisdom to see what this, I'm going to be nice today because it's Thursday morning, bitch was doing to you. And if this is a mother figure, she was doing it your entire life, because there's no mother out in the world who gonna sit there and treat you good up until you are an adult, and then all of a sudden treat you bad. This bitch been treating you bad for your entire life. So she didn't think that you was even wise enough to see what she was doing. You know what love feel like, and you know what hate feel like, because she been giving you the hate side all your life. So shame on her. That's why her ass is being exposed. And if there was a father in the mix, shame on him and his little wee-wee. That's why his little wee-wee's being exposed too. And whoever else that was in your quote-unquote family that was trying to take you down, shame on them. They all got it coming. God said I pulled all them motherfucking numbers, and they're about to get served. God said they thought that they was afraid of the devil. God said, wait till I get with they ass. Take a name. Hey, Natural and Urban, how are you? Yes, and they know it's coming quickly. They trying to stop it, but they know they can't. Because guess what? They deceived you. They ruined a partnership, a relationship. Like I said, if this was you as a mother and they ruined a relationship of yours, or this could have been your mother deceiving you, not raising you the way that a mother should have raised their child. Yeah, they don't get rid of, they don't get to do fuck shit and then think that nothing's gonna come about it. No, boo. God said, get ready because I got something for that ass. Just like you had something for my child's ass, I got something worse for your ass. You gonna wish today, you gonna pray, but you're not gonna pray to me because I kept trying to tell your dumb ass to get right. I'm telling you, somebody wants to leave this whole thing. They don't feel like they want to be a magician no more. They don't want to be no warlock no more. Don't nobody want to be no dark witch no more. They don't want that no more because they can't handle the pressure. They literally getting their ass beat. They can't handle the fucking pressure. They can't handle them strikes. They can't handle that. And if that's one of them bamboo sticks, I know they can't handle that shit. If you talk about some stripes on your back, wherever God is getting them. Yes, they was praying to the wrong Jesus. You got that right. What's the master spirit? They was praying to the wrong one. They invested in the wrong one, and what they invested in, they're going to see the repercussions of those actions. Yes, everything that they did to you, they collaborated with, is coming back to them. It's like something that their relationships is falling apart. They don't even want to talk to nobody, each other no more. Yeah, and they trying to lie about, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. They trying to distance themselves from the bullshit that they done did. Because they know that this curse that they put upon you, their shit is over. Their shit is over. You know? You getting blessed. You get God's big cup of blessing because you went through it. Not only did you go through it, you survived. You survived this dark witch, this who was not an empress trying to hurt you. You survived. You know, even this warlock is even curious. This warlock, like I said, this is somebody who prides himself on, oh, I know what to do. Oh, I can watch me. I bet you I could do it. They can't even explain why they're going through a hardship. And they know why. They don't want to explain why they're going through a hardship because they refused to leave you the fuck alone. They refused to do you right. They insisted on doing you wrong. Mm-hmm. See, somebody, they thought they was going to get enjoyment out of watching you suffer. They thought that was going to get, this warlock thought he was going to get some enjoyment out of watching you suffer, but instead, somebody had to sit there, and it's like they have to take it because they're watching you get victory. They're watching you be victorious through it. You won. You walked away. You ended the battle, ended the war. You can't make this. You won. You ended this war. You was like, enough of this bullshit. Y'all do that bullshit over there on your own. Y'all can sit there and throw all that bullshit at each other, but you ain't getting close to me no fucking more. And their biggest fears is here. Their biggest fear is here that you are independent, you're happy, you got everything that you want. You know, this is their biggest fear, that you have everything that you want. And like I said, this just means that the devil lost. This means they didn't play a good game. They wasn't up on that game. This means the devil has to get his soul from somewhere else. And you know what? You being handpicked by God, your soul is worth about 50 of these little devils walking around here. And they all scared. They all scared because they don't know who's going to be here today and going tomorrow. But they all know each and every one of them have a price to pay. I'm telling you, you talk about somebody trying to get close to God. God is like, get that away from here. Get that away from here. When I was telling you, come sit at the table, you didn't want to. You said you were still trying to play in the yard. Now that your ass is dirty, you got mud all over the place, shit all over your face. Now you want to come sit at the table? You are not even clean enough to sit at this damn table. Yes, somebody, you can't make this up. They don't get that generosity, and they don't get the 10 of cups. Y'all cannot make this up. God said, get the fuck away from me with your little stinking shit ass. Get away from me. When I was calling you, you was ignoring me. Now all of a sudden, you bump your head. The devil said, I'm getting that ass. And now all of a sudden, you like, God, please let me in. Please let me in. God is like, with the curtains. We don't see you. See, all because somebody was trying to take your life out of balance. But you know what? Isn't that funny how shit work? Isn't that funny how shit work? The shit they was trying to do to you come back on them. They was foolish whenever they thought that they was gonna go against you. That was a fantasy. They was foolish when they thought they was gonna go against you. They should have pinched themselves before they went deep into that dream. They should have said, hold up. Let me pinch myself. Let me pinch my damn self, because I am motherfucking tripping. Just like the shirt say, nope, not today. They fucked themselves. I hope they wore rubber. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, they gave themselves, let me tell you something. Not only did they fuck themselves, they gave themselves with the 10 of wands and the 10 of swords some shit that they're going to have to clear up. Like, they own generational curse to their own lineage. You know, they're going to have to answer to this. They're going to have to clear this shit up. And God is like, this is what you did. This is what you get. That's what your dumb asses get. Now, if you don't go sit your dumb asses down some fucking where, I got something else to do, because, honey, let me tell you something. I'm getting ready to hold a party for my star. She did it, y'all. Or he did it, y'all. I'm getting ready to hold a party for my star, because my star was courageous, stepped out on faith, didn't give a fuck what anybody else had to say, because my courageous, hand-picked baby said, you know what? I'm going by what God has told me to do. And that was the truth. Followed spirit. That was it. And spirit has led this person straight to prosperity. The wheel of fortune is turning in their favor, and they getting justice. All of the good shit. All the good shit. And somebody with stinky shit on their face trying to get in. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Get your doodle breath smelling face away from me. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Now get your little shit ass breath away from me with your shitty teeth. With your doodle stained teeth. I would rather let my dog lick me in my mouth right after she finished licking on her little stinky cootie cat before I'm gonna let you get up in my face. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Somebody know you ain't about to go down that. They know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. If this is nothing, they know they fucked up. They know they can't come to you with no, oh, you my baby, me and your daddy. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Get the hell on the way from here. Right. Shitty is right. Mm-mm. Somebody know. They like, damn, why I even do this stupid shit? We don't know. And we don't care. We just care that we know we've been delivered. But this, I'm telling you, this somebody's justice that these people, this group, they lost. They lost. It's justice. There's and now everybody's scared. They're lost and they're scared of the devil. I don't even know why. I don't know why. It's justice. What you're scared of. You was like, hey, Beelzebub. Hey, Beelzebub, come on over. Come on, help us. Beelzebub said, okay, I'm going to help you. But let me tell you something. If you don't do it, you don't get this shit right, I'm coming after you. They was like, it's one girl. This one girl. We can get it. We can get it. Don't even worry about it. This one dude. This one person. One guy. He ain't even that strong. He tall. That's it. He just tall. He ain't even strong. We got him. We got him. We got her. Only to find out you didn't. So, somebody's having to fall from grace. It could be a whole family that's having to fall from grace. But I know one thing. Whatever they doing, they scared as because the devil said, I'm here to collect. Y'all was curious enough to call me. I'm here. And they don't know what they're going to have to go through. I feel like you even told them. You told them at one point, be careful. Be careful. But somebody didn't listen. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. But now they're getting justice for that work that they did. Instead of them sitting here, with the four of cups, I mean, the three of swords. I don't know why I said four of cups. It's like they didn't see this shit, that they was going to be the one that was in pain. I don't know why I said the four of cups. Y'all know my glasses are thick. Just kidding. Oh, they are. But that's not the reason. But yeah, so y'all, I'm going to pull a couple up from the large stack. And then I made a new stack last night. And we're going to do those this afternoon or this evening. What's the message, Spirit? We're going to just pull about 3, hopefully. Hopefully 3 only come out. Happy birthday! Yes, pride before the fall. Warning before destruction. Yes. That's too many. Yeah, somebody's on something. And they may have to be on something to try and take care of this little, for them to try and calm themselves, calm their nerves about this ass kicking that they got coming. Because they was trying to take advantage of you. Yep. But they know that whatever's coming, It's going to be big. It's going to be expensive. And it's going to cost them a lot. But this person is now saying, like, what the fuck? And just like you just trying to be your nice person, not your nice self. And you like, I'm not trying to be rude, but bitch, you did it to yourself. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. I'm going to close it down right here. Jump on, get a few minutes of overtime this morning. I'm going to do another hour overtime this afternoon. And then I'll be back this evening. I love y'all. Thank you so very much. If you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe, please do so. Please do so. I'm just trying to get to 5,200. Okay. I'm like 3 shy, I think. 3 or 4 shy. I don't know. It keeps going up and down. I'm just trying to get to 5,200. After 5,200, then I'll be like, okay, let's go 75,000. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate every one of you. Let's have a wonderful day. And I'll see you this evening. Thank you. Hey, Roland. How are you? All right. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone. See you soon. Bye now.